Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be looking at something very special. One of the last videos I uploaded was, and you should check it out, it's me playing around with a emulation software called PCAM. Well, I call it PCAM. It's like PCEM, stands for PC Emulator. And it allows you to emulate Windows 98 hardware. One of the things we investigated in there was setting up a EAX 1 or 2.0 and A3D 1.0 capable sound card. Now, the reason the sound card was capable of that in emulation is because both of those were largely software based. Those could be run in software or at least use some of a generic DSP's hardware in order to do some of those cool audio effects. But it does mean that there's a lack of customization and specialization, and this is why you have EAX 2.0 and 3.0 and 4.0 and 5.0 and so on and so forth. And most of those require Creative Labs hardware. And similarly with Aureal Vortex, the A3D API was something that could be run in software on many DSPs, on many sound chips, but to get the full effect of the high-tech API software, you needed specialized hardware to run it. And so it was kind of dipping my toe in the water, really, just playing around with PCAM, because as even some people pointed out in the comments, it was pretty cool to get a sort of emulated version of A3D, but it still wasn't completely accurate to what these games sound like on running on the actual hardware. And so, of course, the quest began for me to track down and try and get my hands on this hardware. So, one of the things I've been wanting to do with this channel is talk about deepening immersion in games and deepening the experience. It doesn't have to be like a one-to-one realism experience, but as long as you get lost in the experience and the game is elevated because of the nuance of its systems and what it brings to the table, those are always games that interest me. I think a great example is Fear. Fear, at the time it came out, The Ring was a popular game, or not game, movie, and all this stuff. So there's a lot of iconography from the time, slick, tactical military shit, and bullet time, Matrix-esque bullet time, John Woo style gun battles, creepy little girl horror stuff. A lot of the stuff is very derivative, and Fear could have been a very generic kind of ho-hum game, but there's a lot of things like the attention to detail with like so many objects in the game being given their own physics, which of course react to things in gunfights. All the particle effects and dust effects. When you have a shootout in an office building, there's bits of paper and bits of people's desks and chunks coming out of walls and all these particle effects. Fully dynamic lighting system, so that if you shoot a light source or light source gets knocked by the shockwave of a grenade, it creates this really interesting dynamic illumination effect. But most importantly, you have these complex systems for the AI that elevate the game to something that is it's something people still talk about today, that the AI is sort of unparalleled, even with all the modern software and hardware tech advances we've had. And so is sort of the point of why I've been sort of diving into some of these things. I've talked a lot on this channel about immersive sims and how I think that design philosophy brings more to the table and creates richer, deeper, more interesting experiences than something like an Uncharted. And I love Uncharted, but those are basically playable movies, and immersive sims are like worlds that you drop yourself into, and it's just a deeper, richer experience. But we've talked so much about the software side, like the game design principles and level design principles, and adding discrete systems into the games that can interact with each other, like AI systems and physics systems, and like in Far Cry 2, fire propagation and weather systems, and AI from Fear to Far Cry 2 has interesting AI and schedules for enemies and stuff like that. But we haven't really touched on something that I have found more interesting in the past several years is what can we do from the hardware side that deepens the experience and adds another level. And I'll be talking about this more at length in some other videos that should be coming out soon on the channel, so please keep your eye out for those. But basically, I'd say that the period in gaming from like 1997 until about 2007, that 10-year period, and you can kind of include 2008 in there a little bit, is such an interesting period in gaming because we were pushing software tech to its absolute extremes, but we were also pushing hardware to its absolute extremes, which with kind of detrimental consequences, and we'll talk about that later. You know, I think to some extent that's what's responsible for, or what was responsible for almost killing PC gaming. But still, there were so many cool things that came out of that, and if you've never plugged in a high-end sound card into like a retro rig, or you never had one back in the day, and you try it now, it's like playing a completely different game. You know, playing something like Splinter Cell Chaos Theory or Thief Deadly Shadows with EAX enabled it feels like a completely different experience. It does add so much to the experience that you kind of feel cheated for not checking it out in the first place. And you feel cheated now that up until, I would say, the last 3 or 4 years, you know, games have just, sound has been a secondary consideration for so many games. And the funny thing is now we have all these features in games. They can be processed in software in so many engines, and developers just include them. And there is some hardware acceleration too. I've heard that the PS5 has a pretty robust 3D sound chip, but it's like, okay, we're talking like over 20 years later, like almost 25 years later, we're finally doing this stuff again. So that's why it's such an interesting period. And going back and setting up retro machines and actually playing on period accurate software, be it the OS or the actual game files, like from a CD or a ripped ISO that I acquired, to running on the actual physical hardware, era appropriate hardware. And so I will be looking more in depth at the hardware side of things. What can hardware do to elevate an experience, you know, beyond just like pretty graphics and stuff? And obviously, you know, we have better processors, more RAM, better GPUs, can do better physics and bigger graphics and bigger worlds. But there are some discrete components that came out during this period that even your GPU and your CPU couldn't do, at the time at least, because they had very, very specialized logic arrays and things like that just could do these calculations faster and more accurately for special things. And I'm trying not to give too much away about some of my upcoming videos, but basically, we're going to be looking at the hardware side of things as well, which I think hopefully will be very cool for a lot of people. But anyways, without further ado, let's talk a little. I will give a little bit of an introduction to the rest of this video, but this is sort of a preface for some content you're going to be seeing on this channel, especially concerning the Aureal Vortex 2, because when I ran the A3D 1.0, that was on a Sound Blaster Live or something like that, an emulated Sound Blaster Live. That was just a software-enabled API version of A3D, but A3D 2.0 has to be run on Aureal-specific hardware, namely the Vortex 2 chip. Vortex 1 chips were widely available, and you can get them now, but again, it limits you to A3D 1.0, which is no, you know, A3D 1.0 is no slouch, and if you want to experience some really cool 3D audio, you don't want to, you know, spend an arm and a leg on a Vortex 2 chip, go ahead and grab one, but there's something special about the Vortex 2, and one of the reasons that I'm uploading these videos is just for people to be able to get an idea of what the experience is like with a Vortex 2 chip. It's sort of a preservation and dissemination of the information and the experience, because these chips are drying up, they're hard to get at a reasonable price, so I think it's important to be able to share with people. But anyways, we're going to be going through, this is a full playthrough of Half-Life Opposing Force. I wanted to put up full playthroughs because there is some footage, I would say, the Vortex 2 and Aureal or A3D 2.0, which is the high end Aureal 3D audio API, it was supported in quite a few games, and I would say that of those games, because I've probably tested about 50 of them now, um, maybe 15 to 20 are worth talking about that I've tested. But if, in terms of talking about a killer app, and what I mean by killer app is like it's the thing that kind of makes you want the hardware because the implementation of the 3D sound on that hardware is so good. There's only a handful. Most of them are multiplayer shooters. You've got Unreal Tournament. The original Unreal is the single player game is actually quite a good implementation. Um, Quake 3, but I think one of the ones that really makes the best use of everything that A3D 2.0 has to offer is the Half-Life series, namely the Sierra published Half-Life titles, being Half-Life, Half-Life Counter-Strike, Opposing Force, and Blue Shift. So we're going to be looking at Opposing Force today. We're going to be going through Boot Camp, as well as the entire campaign. And there are going to be moments, although as I review the footage, it's a little few and far between, but moments where I take an opportunity to rotate the camera and my player position, so that you can get a better idea of the 3D audio. But also there are going to be stretches where I just kind of play the game conventionally so you can just see how it plays conventionally. Because as awesome as the 3D audio implementation is, at some point you're going to just want to play the game proper, you know. And so I would say it is amazing what they've accomplished. And I'd like to point out to you that if you hear anything that is reminiscent of EAX, like a reverb or an echo, it's not. And I will show in the menus that none of these options are enabled. EX is not enabled. One of the cool things about A3D 2.0 is that it starts to actually, it not only gives you really high quality 3D audio and true 3D audio, you know, it's not just 2D plain 3D audio, which is kind of like a complex stereo mix. It's also, you know, it depends on if things are above or below you. It has occlusion effects too, and I'll be trying to show off as many of those as possible where if you put objects between you and the source, of audio, you'll get different effects. And it, of course, it has reflection effects as well. And so a lot of the sort of reverb and echo and things like that that you would get from an EAX, which is more of like a post-processing thing, you get as a real-time simulation from A3D 2.0. And one of the coolest things about A3D 2.0 is, I mean, everyone's making a big deal about ray tracing right now for graphics. We were doing this back in, what, 98, 99? On the Vortex 2. The Vortex 2 chip, believe it or not, guys, they call it Wavetracing. It's the same basic principle. You project the sound waves out from the audio source and you trace them through the environment to the listener. And of course, you use HRTF as well to get proper audio mixing into each ear. And so a lot of these effects are not post-processing or applied filters. What they are is just the sound, the ray traced, if I may use that term, the ray traced sound simulation operating in real time, and the fact that it can operate on this chip. Now, of course, when we're talking about ray traced graphics cards, they're tracing, I don't know, tens of thousands or whatever rays, and then averaging color values and stuff like that. And path tracing is even more rays. I mean, we're talking about tens of thousands to possibly hundreds of thousands to maybe even more rays being traced at one time. And that is a little bit speculation. I may need to have my facts checked on that. But basically, when we're talking about wave tracing on the Vortex 2 chip, we're talking about on the order of maybe 16 to 32 waves at one time, maybe a little bit more than that, but certainly under 50. But ray tracing is certainly in the hundreds, thousands, if not tens of thousands. So it's yeah. As robust as this Vortex 2 hardware is, let's be clear that, yes, the horsepower necessary to do thousands and thousands of light rays is definitely, the demand is way higher than for this. But it is cool that they were using that technology. So I have fallen in love with just the cool factor and the real-time simulation. And the cool thing is, okay, all this can be great on paper, but it's who cares? You know, at the end of the day, we're playing games here, but there is a noticeable difference. And so I'm very happy to be able to share this with you all. And please wear headphones. It doesn't really work without headphones. The way that the HRTF and the 3D audio is done and calculated, you need a head. It's for a headphone mix. So wear headphones, and I hope that you can enjoy and notice all the interesting occlusion effects. You know, people's voices sound muffled when you go behind walls or doors, and echo and reverb. And again, keep in mind, guys, those aren't filters or post-processing. That's all real-time simulation of the sound, which is just really cool. And then, of course, the really fantastic 3D audio, which gives you an edge in the game. I did notice at some points in the game that it doesn't matter as much because of just how Half-Life is designed. They just spawn things all over you. It does give you enough of an edge to kind of turn and be like, I know there's something behind me. You can turn and maybe shoot it. And please forgive the terrible gameplay. Certainly the mouse and keyboard inputs while playing this game, it's the worst wireless keyboard and mouse I've ever used. I use a wireless because my desk is full of like 3 or 4 systems, and I can't be swapping USB cables through them all the time. But the input lag and input delay was just atrocious. I think routing through the capture card caused some input delay as well, at least in what I'm seeing on screen. So please bear with me. And of course, I'm covering for the fact as well that I'm just not very good at the game. So I did finish it without any assistance, but I'm pretty... If you see me lose large chunks of health, just bear with me. Anyways, without further ado, please enjoy a full playthrough of Half-Life Opposing Force, the original retail release, running on original hardware. Oh, if you guys are curious about the specs, this is a kind of overkill 98 machine. It used to be my old school XP gaming machine from back in the day, but it's an AMD Athlon XP 2600 plus, running at 2.1 gigahertz. It's got... I used to have a gig of RAM in here, but Windows 98 really doesn't like that much RAM, so it's 512 gigs or megs of RAM, and I couldn't tell you the speed. I think maybe 400 megahertz or something like that. I'm using a regular HDD, but it's a 7200 RPM HDD, and this is all running on a ATI Radeon 9600 SE. So this was my old school gaming ring, and of course I'm running a Aureal Vortex 2 chip, but the sound card is a Turtle Beach Montego 2, but it does not have the daughter board or the front panel. So it's just the card, and I'm going out through the audio out in the back. So yeah, sorry about all the rambling. Please enjoy this playthrough of Half-Life Opposing Force with the Aureal Vortex 2 chip and A3D 2.0 enabled.
Rise and shine, ladies! My name is Senior Drill Instructor Dwight T. Barnes. The first and last words I want to hear out of your stinking holes is, sir. Do I make myself clear? Sir, yes, sir. My goal is simple. As of right now, you are all... You will not sleep unless told to do so. When I ask you to jump, you will reply with, how high? Do you get me? Sir, yes, sir. What's your name, dirtbag? Sound off like you got a pair. Corporal Shepherd, huh? Looks more like Corporal Dog Meat to me. Seems your name was mysteriously bumped to the top of the advanced training list. My suggestion to you is to get your ass down to the training center and report to Drill Instructor Sharp ASAP. Now move it, Corporal. Where are you from, soldier? Texas! Holy cow! You know what comes from Texas, don't you? You eyeballing me, boy? You had better square yourself away, maggot! I smell smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire! You better move it, soldier!
Sorry, Corporal, this is a restricted area. This is a restricted area, soldier. I'm sorry, Corporal, this is a restricted area. This is a restricted area, soldier. I'm sorry, Corporal, this is a restricted area.
One, two, three, four. You call that a push-up? All the way down! What is your major malfunction, dirtbag? Dirtbag, I will break you down like an M16! You had better square yourself away, maggot!
I'm sorry, Corporal, this is a restricted area. This is a restricted area, soldier. I'm sorry, Corporal, this is a restricted area. This is a restricted area, soldier. This is a restricted area, soldier. I'm sorry, Corporal, this is a restricted area. I'm sorry, Corporal, this is a restricted area. This is a restricted area, soldier.
All right, maggot, listen up! I don't care what your previous outfit was like, but around here we do things my way! Follow my instructions carefully, and by the end of the day I'll have you eating danger and crapping victory! Now move your butt, soldier! I will meet you on the other side in the armory! Mounted on the wall below me, you will see a PCV. This is a powered combat vest. Use it correctly and I guarantee it will save your life. Your PCV is able to recharge from battery power, or it can interface and recharge with commercial, military, and HEV charging stations. What are you waiting for? Grab that PCB and get it fully charged. Trust me, maggot, you're gonna need it. I'll meet you in the next area to demonstrate some of your best capabilities. That your military has provided you with will keep you alive. Step onto the morgue and this will be demonstrated for you. As you can see, you are not dead. Your PCV absorbed the damage at the cost of some of its power. Keep your PCV charged and your chances of survival in the field are very high. Proceed to the next area. You're going to have to pick up the pace, dirtbag. My beloved Corps does not have the patience to wait around for your worthless butt. The following areas will simulate many of the environmental hazards you are likely to encounter in the field. Run through it as quickly as you can and try to avoid taking too much damage. A dead Marine is a worthless Marine. I will see you up ahead if you can make it through alive. What's that on your vest, soldier? Did that sting a little? Well, suck it up and drive on. I'm not through with you yet. Proceed through that door into the small staging room and await my instructions. In addition to providing protection, your PCV has other capabilities. Once the light goes out, the door in front of you will open. Activate your night vision goggles to navigate this maze and exit on the other side. Now move like you've got a purpose. Well, I'll be damned. You may just have what it takes to be a soldier. Now double time it over to the next portion of your training. Move it! Move it! All right, maggot, let's see if you can move your butt through my obstacle course. On your mark, get set, go, go, go! Run up and over those platforms. Move, move, move! Duck, now jump! Get your sorry ass moving! Get your ass down that hill! Scale that wall! Hurry it up! Get over that beam! I thought we were training soldiers here! Are you trying to embarrass me? Proceed to the next area! Come on, double time it! Move, move, move! Let's see if you can climb faster than you can run! Run! ready? Very good. Maybe there's hope for you yet. Now, you want to come up here and try to knock me off? You can definitely climb better than you can run. Now let's see if you can jump. Catch that rope and use your momentum to swing across that water. This might take more coordination than you have, soldier. I want you to swing from rope to rope and meet me at the end of the course. I'm almost impressed, soldier. Meet me in the next section and let's see if I can shake you up a bit. You better move like you got a purpose. Okay, soldier, this is a live fire exercise. This run will give you a taste of what it's like to be in the field. Keep your head low and move between cover. I want to see your face in the dirt, soldier. Go, go, go! Climb that rope ladder. Get your ass up there. Hit the dirt, soldier. Move it, move it, move it. Managed to make it through my favorite training exercise in one piece. Can I be in charge around here? Well, thank you. Very, very good, soldiers. Move on for your next phase of training.
Your weapon is your best friend. It is your only friend. And to be more effective, soldier, you must master your weapon. On the table, you will see your standard issue sidearm. Pick it up and step over to the pistol range. The object of this exercise is to familiarize yourself with the functions and use of your weapon. The goal is for you to place 6 shots within the inner circle of each target. You may begin. You may proceed to the next section of the training course.
Thanks, Corporal. This exercise will train you in the use of a long-range sniper rifle. Proceed to the table, pick up the sniper rifle, and position yourself on the firing line. In this exercise, you will be firing at targets both moving and stationary at medium, long, and extreme ranges. As you will notice, your sniper rifle comes equipped with a scope. Use this scope to magnify your view, making the distant targets easier to see. In the distance, you will notice 3 stationary targets partially concealed. Hit each of these targets to advance to the next stage of targets. Good! Now let's see how you do with simple moving targets at that range, soldier. Very good. Now let's see if you can hit the moving targets at long range. Make sure to take your time and line up those shots, soldier. Make sure to take careful aim, soldier. Patience is key for those crucial shots. Not bad at all, soldier. Now let's see if you can do the same at extreme range. Unbelievable! capable. You can actually shoot. I'd actually consider letting you cover my ass in a firefight. I'm finished with you, soldier. Proceed to the next area and report to the next drill instructor. Thanks, Corporal.
All right, dirtbag, you've proven yourself a capable grunt. Now let's see if there's any leadership qualities in that sorry carcass of yours. To become an effective leader, you must familiarize yourself with the skill set of each soldier in your platoon. The first type of soldier you will meet is the engineer. Engineers have a knack for getting you in and out of places that are otherwise inaccessible. Take charge and have him follow you to the sealed door.
Yes, sir. Stand back, Corporal. This should only take a minute.
As you can see, this soldier may prove quite useful in the field. Once you've reached the room, proceed through the door and meet the next type of soldier.
This might save.
The medic can be one of the most valued soldiers on the field. They have the ability to heal both you and your fellow squad members. To receive medical attention, simply hold down your use key and the medic will apply first aid. Once the medic has attended to your wounds, proceed to the next area to complete your training. Listen up, soldier. Over the course of your missions, you may not be in direct contact with your squad. In these situations, you will need to utilize any available military radios. These radios can be used to call in reinforcements or gain vital military intelligence. Approach the radio and use it, soldier.
I hear you loud and clear. We'll move to your position.
Congratulations, soldier. You're no longer a low-life maggot. I'm proud to say you are a soldier. I'm sure you'll be a credit to your unit. Now report to duty, soldier.
Proceed to Sector 112LZ and rendezvous with Alpha Bravo Tango. Copy that, HQ.
Where the hell are we anyway?
Well, the pilot thought we were heading to your mother's house. So far, this all looks familiar.
Yeah, that's real cute, Jack.
Anytime, anywhere.
Hey, can you smell that?
Smell what?
Smells like another babysitting job to me, man.
No shit, man. Babysitting job my ass. This has training mission written all over it. Why else would they have kept our orders from us for so long, huh?
Man, what the hell's that all about? Throwing our asses in this hunted junk and not even telling us what we're going in for, man.
Do you have a problem, Private? I will give you your orders when we have reached the LZ. You got that, soldier?
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't really give a damn what we're going in for. As long as I get to kill me something. I heard that.
Watch your vector, Goose 3. It's getting a little tight here.
This is another search and rescue operation. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed too when I gotta search out and rescue your sorry ass.
Anyone out there got a good view of the LZ yet? Negative, Goose 7. I can see some activity up there, but I can't tell what it is.
I think Jackson has got the eyes for it.
Okay, listen up, Howard. We have an extremely hostile situation.
Goose 3's down! Goose 3's down! How is going on up there?
Roger, Goose 7. We've got something going on. Get down!
Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you've woken up. Corporal Shepard, is it? I've read the tag on your uniform. I'm glad to see my life-saving efforts weren't in vain. I can't say the same for him. I'm afraid you have been through a serious accident. Most of your friends didn't make it. I was hoping that you soldiers had come to rescue us, but now it seems we are all in the same situation. I think I saw a radio near the crash site where I found you. Perhaps you can go there and radio for help? With my brains and your... I don't suppose you'd reconsider. I'd give my right hemisphere for a few hours of sleep. Do you recall any of those emergency survival? I never suspected such things could be. No! Oh.
Oh, yeah, baby, did you see that? See, now we have a better chance if we stay together. Sorry, Shepard, sir. I was told not to open this door for you until you agreed to help us. Besides, you wouldn't want to go out there without your armor vest anyway. I left it for you where the other soldiers are getting treated. Just, come on back here when you found it.
Give my right hemisphere for a few hours. These crab creatures have a unique parasitic strategy, don't you think? Have you ever seen such a magnificent species? These crabs can completely control their host's nervous system. Can you imagine what the next stage of mutation looks like?
Dr. Guthrie report to inspection. 6 immediately.
Fascinating. Never suspected such things could be.
Ooh, that was way too close for comfort. Okay, I don't want to die alone. Okay, Shepard, I see you found your power vest. That should keep you safe out there. I've heard rumors that you troops may not actually be here to rescue us. Just don't forget about us out there, alrighty? Okay, I'll let you through now. Good luck, sir.
Personnel.
This train is inbound.
From Sector C. Please
Keep your limbs inside the train at all times. Associate with the background in the areas of theoretical physics, biotechnology, or other high-tech disciplines. Civilian recruitment division.
a reminder.
All NASA personnel. Regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the
Black Mesa
research facility. Until the train has come to a complete at the station. Now arriving at
Candy. Stupid machine. It never seemed to work. Hey, you wouldn't have a quarter I can borrow, would you? I can't believe I got that guy. Sure, I have nothing better to do. I'd love to hang that over my fireplace. You know, if I had one. Have you seen the new IG-88?
No, I haven't, but a friend of mine...
What is that, Doc?
I don't know. I've never seen that species before.
It's okay, sir. I can take him. Well, I got hit pretty hard.
No! I don't want to die!
Those poor bastards. Okay, if you're sure you don't want my help. So, my reputation precedes me. You go on. I have a better chance of survival with you. I gotta say, that mall security job is good right now. My cousin is the one that got me this job.
Oh, no. You're one of them. Can't we just get along?
That's right, I got another one.
Come in, Cooper. Do you copy? Forget about Freeman. We're abandoning the base. If you have any last bomb targets, mark them on the tactical map. Otherwise, get the hell out of there. Repeat, we are pulling out and commencing airstrikes. Give us targets or get below. Vice Shepard, you made it. I take it you didn't find Freeman? Forget it, Corporal. We are pulling out. The airstrike has started. Get to the hangar while we await evac.
Where's Freeman? We don't have time to mess around here.
You've got to believe me. Freeman could be anywhere.
I'm not letting you go until you talk.
Well, I seem to be seriously wounded.
This is my post, sir. Got to get out of here. Listen. Kill all of us.
I don't know what's worse. You soldiers under orders to silence the facility, or these vile aliens. Ah, it's good to see you. When all the fighting started, I hid myself here. I don't think any of them above have survived. Wouldn't you like to get one of these blood samples under a microscope?
We've been left behind as well. We're in position now. Stand back from the maintenance door. We're gonna blow it.
Quiet down. Sir, it's good to see another man. Looks like somebody really screwed up, Corporal. Seems the brass bit off more than they could chew.
Yeah, well, forget about Freeman. We've got to save our own asses.
You with us, Corporal? Right away, sir. Yes, sir. If only Drill Instructor Barnes could see me now. Government cover-ups were not in my job description. Roger that. Stand back, Corporal. They should only take a minute. Man, if we make it out of here alive, I'm gonna buy you all a round of beers. Hell, I'll buy the whole damn bar. dogs are barking. Check your zone. You got it, Corporal. I'll be right behind you. Area secure, sir. All right, you scout. Moving out, Corporal. This place makes boot camp seem like Disneyland. Have you seen any other soldiers from my platoon? Squad, quiet down. Okay, check in. I need your weapon! Just when I was getting short. The current situation is looking pretty grim. Man, if we can get out of here alive. Area secure. Area secure, sir. I was told to guard this area. Government, you got it, Corporal. We're not in my job description. I got your six. I'll have you through here in no time. Recon team, check in. This place makes boot camp seem like Disneyland. This mission is way beyond FUBAR. Man, my dogs are barking. If only Drill Instructor Barnes could see me now. Check your zone. Clear this area. I got a bad feeling about this mission. Squad, quiet down. Okay, check in. Have you seen any other soldiers from my platoon? Shepard, what the hell were you doing down there? Listen, we need to get our asses down to the extraction point near Lambda Sector. With any luck, we'll even get a shot at Freeman on our way out. Now, this transit system should take us there, but the door is sealed up pretty tight. Jeez, where's an engineer when you need one?
Why do we always have to clean up a mess the grunts can't handle?
Tell me about it. I just want to deliver the package and get out of here.
Yeah, sooner or later the grunts are gonna figure it out.
Roger that. Corporal, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I need a medic bad.
Government cover-up. Affirmative, sir.
Squad, play it down. This place makes boot camp seem like Disneyland. Boy, this is some first mission. Don't worry, soldier. I'll have you fixed up in no time. The current situation... Thanks, Doc.
Roger that.
Right away, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear this area. Man, my dogs are barking. I got a bad feeling. Who needs a locksmith, huh, Shepard?
Recon team, check in.
I got a bad feeling about this mission.
Squad, play it down.
The current situation is looking pretty grim.
All right, you scout ahead.
Let's get the hell out of here!
I got your 6.
Corporal, what the hell is going on here? Nobody told us about black operations in the mission briefing. Yeah, I mean, we're all on the same team, right? Right? Well, I'm not sure what their mission is, but we need to keep moving. There's gotta be a transit car somewhere on these tracks. Government cover-ups were not in my job description.
Roger that.
Sweep that sucker! Serious damage, sir. Sure, we can do more damage that way. Okay, I'll secure this area. At your command, sir. I'll stay here and await further orders. I got a bad feeling about this mission. Guard duty, huh? Moving out, Corporal. Squad, quiet down. Man, if we make it out of here alive. Right away, sir. Area secure, sir. Do you have any idea who's in charge of this operation? Roger that. The current situation is looking pretty grim. I'm hit, but I'll hang tough. Corporal, I'm hit pretty bad. Okay, I'll secure this area. I will not fail you, sir. Affirmative, sir. You got it, Corporal. I'll be right behind you. Have you seen any other soldiers from my platoon? I got a bad feeling about this mission. Squad, quiet down! Pretty grim. One shot. Take this! That's what I'm talking about! Check your zone! Sniper school sure paid off today. I'll stay here and await further orders. Clear this area. Man, if we make it out of here alive, keeping you in one piece is proving to be quite a challenge. I'm a natural-born alien killer. You see that one, Corporal? Bullshit paid off today. One shot, one kill. You bag 'em. Sniper school sure paid off today. I'm a natural-born alien killer. I'm a natural-born alien killer. I'll tag him, you bag him. Sniper sniper school sure paid off today.
Sure, we can do more damage that way.
Okay, I'll secure this area.
Guard duty, huh?
It's ready. You must go, now! Go, dear!
To get into these pipes, you will have to signal your suit to make a duck jump. You'll want to stand right at the mouth of the pipe and continue to press forward. Then jump up, and while you're in midair, go into a crouch. It's tricky, but you'll find it comes in handy.
Thank you for releasing me. I can help you access any secure area in this lab. Wouldn't you like to get one of these blood samples under a microscope? Fine. You won't even know I'm here. Well, there goes my grant money. Yes, let's go. I refuse to go another step. All right. Why are you leaving me here? Lead the way. Well, the dimensional breach is definitely transmitting... Walter, we were finally able to successfully detach one of the barnacle creatures from its point of gestation. As before, we were still only able to coerce the creature into latching onto organic materials. Unfortunately, the administrator has called me down to the anomalous materials lab this morning for an important experiment, so I don't have any time to further my analysis. Take specimen number 1176 and log anything else you can find.
Hey, man, good to see you. Wow, I can't believe you made it past those masked freaks. Those snipers have pinned us down here pretty good. We tried making a break for it, but they know we're here. They're just waiting for their shots, and those bastards are patient. You want... Let's go! Your school sure paid off today. Let's go! Sure, we can do more damage that way. Yes, sir! Take this! Let's go! Get some! I'm a natural born alien. Sniper school sure paid off today. Let's go! Area secure, sir. I got a bad feeling about this mission. Roger that. It's Shepard! Hey, stand back and I'll cut it! We're gonna need your help! Sir! Good to see you, sir! Another man in uniform! It's a real mess out there. I mean, these things are coming out of the damn walls! Ain't no way around them either. They just keep coming! I heard about some kind of big standoff at the dam up ahead. I say we make our tour now. It ain't gonna get any better, that's for sure. And I bet they could use our help. The current situation is looking pretty grim.
Yes, sir.
Right away, sir. Moving out, Corporal. Move in! Alien alert! The current situation is looking pretty grim. I'll stay here and await for... I got a bad feeling about this mission. At your command, sir.
I got your 6. You got it, Corporal. I'll be right behind you. Take this. Let's go! I'm a natural-born alien killer. Way beyond Fubar. Covering fire! Man, if we make it out of here alive, I'll buy you all around. I'll tag him, you bag him. Move in! Sniper school sure paid off today. Quite a challenge. Man, my dogs are barking. This might save it. Boy, this is some first mission.
All right, you scout ahead. I will not fail you, sir.
Let's go!
Do you have any idea who's in charge of this operation? Government cover-ups were not in the
Roger that. Okay,
Sniper school
I'll secure
sure
this
paid
area.
off today. I got a bad feeling about this mission.
Squad, quiet down. Roger that.
One shot, one kill.
Oh!
That's what I'm talking about. The current situation is looking pretty grim.
Recon team, keeping you in one piece is proving to be quite a challenge.
I bet you could get lost in this place really easy.
Have you seen any other soldiers?
Keeping you in one piece is proving to be quite a challenge.
Squad, quiet down.
Just when I was getting short, I've got to pull this assignment.
We got hostiles.
Area secure, sir.
Okay, check in. This might sting a bit. Clear this area. Okay, check in. Area secure, sir.
area secure, sir. This whole operation is out of control. Roger that. Sweep that sector! Sorry, sir, that's all. I got a bad feeling about this mission. Sorry, sir. Squad, quiet down! Only drill instructor Barnes could see me now. This whole operation... I'll stay here and await further orders. Guard duty, yeah? This place makes sure we can do more damage that way. Government cover-ups were not in my job description. Yes, sir. Your command, sir. Recon team, check in. Shepard, I don't know what those black ops are up to, but it doesn't involve getting us out of here alive. We've got no choice but to fight our way out. Let's go!
See that one, Corporal? Let's get the hell out of here!
You got it, Corporal. I'll be right behind you.
the mortar field, but we're pinned down by a group of black ops. We'll open the bunker door, but you better get over here quick.
Now, don't hurt me, and I'll tell you a secret. I've been hiding up here listening. These black ops have some sort of bomb. I think they're planning on blowing up the base. No, why do you think they would do such a thing?
Be careful with that thing.
That was a close one. You better get in here. It's not going to be easy from here on out. The only way out is through the level 4 storage unit, but it's a mess down there. The Black Ops were using it as a staging point until the aliens came in. If you do make it through, make sure you have them come back for us. seen him since. I've got some weapons I've piled up in here. You better take as much as you can carry. Because I think this is it. Good luck.
So, Corporal Shepard, we meet at last. Please don't think that I've been avoiding you. A great many matters require my attention in these troubled times. I do hope you understand. And now I require a further indulgence on your part. I cannot close my report until every loose end has been tied up. The biggest embarrassment has been Black Mesa facility, but I think that's finally taken care of itself. Quite so. But there is still the lingering matter of witnesses. I admit I have a fascination with those who adapt and survive against all odds. They rather remind me of myself. If for no other reason, I have argued to preserve you for a time. While I believe a civil servant like yourself understands the importance of discretion, my employers are not quite so trusting, and rather than continually subject you to the irresistible human temptation of telling all, we have decided to convey you somewhere you can do no possible harm, and where no harm can come to you. I'm sure you can imagine there are worse alternatives.